Hi, good evening, everybody. Hey, hello, everyone. Guys, just hold on for 2 minutes. There would be turbulence and the application would not be live for some time. So just hold on for 2 minutes. Meanwhile, you guys can share your details and I will be picking it up quickly. Just give me 2 minutes and we'll resume the session. हेलो एवरीवन, आप लकुना एस्ट्रो के लाइव सेशन में हैं। इस सेशन का उद्देश्य आपको फ्री एस्ट्रोलॉजिकल रीडिंग प्रोवाइड कराना है। अगर आज इस समय आपके पास कोई भी ऐसा सवाल है जो आप चाहते हैं हमसे पूछना, तो प्लीज़ अपनी डिटेल्स शेयर कर सकते हैं। अगर आपके पास समय का अभाव है और आप अपनी रीडिंग को जल्दी करवाना चाहते हैं, तो लकुना एस्ट्रो ऐप को ऐप स्टोर या प्ले स्टोर से डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं और अपनी प्रोफाइल को स्वयं क्रिएट कर सकते हैं। प्रोफाइल क्रिएट करने के बाद आपको लकुना एस्ट्रो की तरफ से एक लकुना आईडी प्रोवाइड कराई जाती है। अगर आप उस आईडी को हमसे शेयर करेंगे तो हम आपकी रीडिंग को जल्दी कर पाएंगे। इन केस आप इस चैनल पर नए हैं तो प्लीज़ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए, इस वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिए और अपने फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली के साथ शेयर करिए। आशा करता हूँ आज के दिन मैं आपकी एक अच्छी हेल्प कर पाऊँगा। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग टुडे सेशन। प्लीज़ कंटिन्यू टू वॉच। हेलो एवरीवन, आप लकुना एस्ट्रो के लाइव सेशन में हैं। इस सेशन का उद्देश्य आपको फ्री एस्ट्रोलॉजिकल रीडिंग प्रोवाइड कराना है। अगर आज इस समय आपके पास कोई भी ऐसा सवाल है जो आप चाहते हैं हमसे पूछना, तो प्लीज़ अपनी डिटेल्स शेयर कर सकते हैं। अगर आपके पास समय का अभाव है और आप अपनी रीडिंग को जल्दी करवाना चाहते हैं, तो लकुना एस्ट्रो ऐप को ऐप स्टोर या प्ले स्टोर से डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं और अपनी प्रोफाइल को स्वयं क्रिएट कर सकते हैं। प्रोफाइल क्रिएट करने के बाद आपको लकुना एस्ट्रो की तरफ से एक लकुना आईडी प्रोवाइड कराई जाती है। अगर आप उस आईडी को हमसे शेयर करेंगे तो हम आपकी रीडिंग को जल्दी कर पाएंगे। इन केस आप इस चैनल पर नए हैं तो प्लीज़ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए, इस वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिए और अपने फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली के साथ शेयर करिए। आशा करता हूँ आज के दिन मैं आपकी एक अच्छी हेल्प कर पाऊँगा। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग टुडे सेशन। प्लीज़ कंटिन्यू टू वॉच। हेलो एवरीवन, आप लकुना एस्ट्रो के लाइव सेशन में हैं। इस सेशन का उद्देश्य आपको फ्री एस्ट्रोलॉजिकल रीडिंग प्रोवाइड कराना है। अगर आज इस समय आपके पास कोई भी ऐसा सवाल है जो आप चाहते हैं हमसे पूछना, तो प्लीज़ अपनी डिटेल्स शेयर कर सकते हैं। अगर आपके पास समय का अभाव है और आप अपनी रीडिंग को जल्दी करवाना चाहते हैं, तो लकुना एस्ट्रो ऐप को ऐप स्टोर या प्ले स्टोर से डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं और अपनी प्रोफाइल को स्वयं क्रिएट कर सकते हैं। प्रोफाइल क्रिएट करने के बाद आपको लकुना एस्ट्रो की तरफ से एक लकुना आईडी प्रोवाइड कराई जाती है। अगर आप उस आईडी को हमसे शेयर करेंगे तो हम आपकी रीडिंग को जल्दी कर पाएंगे। इन केस आप इस चैनल पर नए हैं तो प्लीज़ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए, इस वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिए और अपने फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली के साथ शेयर करिए। आशा करता हूँ आज के दिन मैं आपकी एक अच्छी हेल्प कर पाऊँगा। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग टुडे सेशन। प्लीज़ कंटिन्यू टू वॉच। हेलो एवरीवन, आप लकुना एस्ट्रो के लाइव सेशन में हैं। इस सेशन का उद्देश्य आपको फ्री एस्ट्रोलॉजिकल रीडिंग प्रोवाइड कराना है। अगर आज इस समय आपके पास कोई भी ऐसा सवाल है जो आप चाहते हैं हमसे पूछना, तो प्लीज़ अपनी डिटेल्स शेयर कर सकते हैं। अगर आपके पास समय का अभाव है और आप अपनी रीडिंग को जल्दी करवाना चाहते हैं, तो लकुना एस्ट्रो ऐप को ऐप स्टोर या प्ले स्टोर से डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं और अपनी प्रोफाइल को स्वयं क्रिएट कर सकते हैं। प्रोफाइल क्रिएट करने के बाद आपको लकुना एस्ट्रो की तरफ से एक लकुना आईडी प्रोवाइड कराई जाती है। अगर आप उस आईडी को हमसे शेयर करेंगे तो हम आपकी रीडिंग को जल्दी कर पाएंगे। इन केस आप इस चैनल पर नए हैं तो प्लीज़ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए, इस वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिए और अपने फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली के साथ शेयर करिए।
Hi, hello everyone. Most of you may not know who we are. So this is Lacuna Astro's official channel. We are a company dedicated to work on accurate predictions. We are largely focused around improving the software in terms of making it more reliable. And during this session, we'll be using two components. One is the mobile application, and another one is a software called Orbital. Orbital allows us to do the very precise and focused predictions, and that is exactly what we would be using during this session. Let's start the session, and I'll be maintaining a queue. You need not to worry about it. I'll be maintaining a queue at my end, and based on the order in the queue, you would be picked up and the specific questions would be answered. I would request everybody not to spam and just stick to the policies which are explained when you started this chatting. So at the very first message, you would have received a policy which simply talks about how you have to conduct yourself during the session. Anybody trying to do a misconduct or trying to do misbehavior would be thrown out of the channel immediately. Just give me one more minute and we are starting the session. Okay. So I see a lot of messages here. One is coming from, I don't know, the name is not there, Mr. Amit. Amit, I'm adding you into the queue. If you're there, let me know. I'll just call out the names which I see in the list and then we can start picking one by one. Okay. So we do have Amit here in the session. Let's add others as well and then we'll resume the session from there. I have added Amit. Prashant, if you're there, let me know. Prashant, Mayank. Mayank, if you're there, let me know. I'll just keep adding everybody, whoever has messaged, and then we'll start picking up one by one. Janvi. Thank you, Janvi, for sharing. Anybody else? Perfect. Let's start the session. So, guys, this is the software, this is the mobile application which you see on your screen. This is a free software. You can download it from App Store and Play Store. You can get it from there, and it is absolutely free. During this session, we would be using this application to create your profile, and we would be using another application that is called Orbital, right? So what you see on your screen is Orbital. Orbital is our homegrown software. This is not a third party software. What it does a lot of mathematical calculations for your Kundali, right? And based on that, it tries to identify what planets are really functioning for you and what planets are not functioning for you. So, as long as there is a rationality attached to it, and we see that the gravity of the planet is sufficiently strong, we predict something for you. So, the predictions done during this session are purely based on the data. We are not using any intuition, we are not using any Brahmagyan. It is pure mathematical calculation which is executed on top of your Kundali, and then the predictions are done. If anybody has any concerns with this approach, they can leave the session. If you still want to continue, let's proceed. So the very first profile is for Mr. Amit. I'll quickly create Amit's profile. You guys can also create your profile if you want. The app is there. It's available on App Store and Play Store. You can use that, and once you have the application, we can proceed further. So we are creating the very first profile for today, and that is for Mr. Amit. Amit, we would be just able to predict the marriage, right? I would not be interested in how she would look like, right? Please keep an eye on what I'm doing so that you can stop me if you see anything wrong. Amit, may I request you to please validate your details? अमित अपनी डिटेल्स एक बार कंफर्म करिए. Amit, can you please confirm your details quickly? Perfect. Thank you, Amit. Amit, this is your token. Just give me a minute. Your chart is getting prepared. Just give me one more minute and I'll be sharing my screen again. Yeah, Amit. So, see, your chart is giving a clear indication that there should be some turbulence when it comes to marriage, right? Even though if you get married, then the chances of surviving that marriage is still going to be a challenge for you. So you need to make sure that in relationship you are proceeding with caution. ठीक है? So आपकी शादी में निश्चित तौर पे problems होनी चाहिए. This is what your chart is indicating. It is currently in front of you on the screen. You can see that. If you are not yet married, then let's see when exactly it can happen. Just give me a minute. So Amit, if you see, right, somewhere in 2028 is when you can expect the possibility of marriage. Although that time is not long enough, so I would not be very positive about that. So 2028 मार्च में जो समय आपको मिलेगा, ये ज़रूरी नहीं है कि उसमें कुछ हो जाए, क्योंकि वो समय बहुत छोटा है. थोड़े बहुत वहाँ इंडिकेशंस मिल सकते हैं, बट मोस्टली in case if marriage happens, then that is most probably going to happen somewhere in the May month 2028. ठीक है? So 2028 मई महीने के आसपास कहीं आपको कुछ देखने को मिल सकता है. उससे पहले आई डोंट सी एनी पॉसिबिलिटीज़ देयर. इवन दो जो 2028 मई के आसपास का जो समय है आपके पास, उसमें भी थोड़ा सा केयरफुली प्रोसीड करिएगा, because the chances of this being a successful marriage is quite a challenging bit, right? Because majority of your planets are indicating कि कुछ ना कुछ problem या कुछ ना कुछ चिकचिकबाजी चलती रहेगी. So that you need to see how you manage that. So that is the suggestion from my side. Let's move on. आप ये स्क्रीनशॉट ले सकते हो अमित, इफ़ यू आर स्टिल देयर. You can take a screenshot of it, or I will just take a screenshot and you can just claim it by messaging on our number. So once you message on our number, you will get this screenshot in return. Future wife कैसी होगी, that we can't discuss here in the live session. For that we need a little bit more in-depth analysis that can't be done in the live session. वो जाकर के आप किसी चंगू मंगू से पूछ लो, वो लोग बता देंगे आपको कि गोरी होगी, काली होगी, मोटी होगी, पतली होगी, लंबी होगी, कैसी होगी. ठीक है? तो वो आप उनसे जाके पूछ लो, वो मुझे नहीं पता भाई. लेट्स मूव ऑन गाइस. I'll tell you what I can tell you, right? I would not go into the details which are impractical. Let's move on, guys. Who is next? Next one is Mayank. Mayank, if you are there, let me know. I'm adding Achal as well. If anybody is keen to know how exactly the future wife or husband would look like, so I would say, sorry, we can't do that in live session, so don't waste your time, you can leave. If you are keen to know how exactly your future wife would look like, I mean, it's a common sense, right? Whenever this person is asking about how the future wife would look like, this is a common sense, right? Nowadays, nobody goes for a marriage without seeing each other, right? During the window which I have given, most likely that's the time frame in which your discussions are going to proceed. Now the thing which you need to keep in mind, that's the favorable time for marriage. Obviously, marriage happens to somebody when there is some sort of alignment. This alignment is not just about beauty. This alignment is more about culture, more about your both families are coming together, right? So don't just center around how exactly she or he would look like. Focus on the time frame in which the specific event is going to happen. Okay, let's move on. And don't feel bad about it. I know a lot of people are so keen to know about their future wife and husband rather than focusing on their career. And what to do? This is India. We are creating profile for Mayank. And guys, this application is freely available on App Store and Play Store. Okay, so I would suggest everybody to please go and have it, download it. The software which we are using right now, we are using two softwares during the live session. One is the mobile application, and another one is the desktop application. The desktop application is called Orbital. Orbital is a proprietary software. It is not available anywhere in the entire world. It is purely based on data-based predictions rather than using somebody's, information to identify what to say, what not to say. So the system uses purely your information, your date of birth, place of birth, and time of birth, and does the necessary conditioning around it and gives the prediction for it. And then I as an astrologer, I go into the details of it and I validate whether the predictions are right or not. Let's proceed. We are creating the profile for Mayank. Hey, Gemini Queen, definitely opposite can happen, but I'm not here to do any sort of argument, right? I'm not here to debate. What we are building is based on certain principles. If those specific conditions are being met, the predictions are being met. Okay, अब अगर आप क्वेश्चन ये पूछ रहे हो कि मेरी जॉब लगेगी या नहीं लगेगी, एंड वी आर सेइंग कि आपकी जॉब अभी नहीं लगेगी, 2 महीने बाद लगेगी, आपकी 2 महीने से पहले लग जाती है तो आकर के बता दीजिए कि मेरी लग गई, और नहीं लगती तो यहाँ बकवास मत करिए. यू कैन लीव इमीडिएटली, गेट आउट ऑफ दिस प्लेस. दिस इज नॉट द प्लेस फॉर यू. ठीक है, यहाँ आप सिर्फ वही बात करिए, इफ़ यू कैन वेट फॉर सर्टेन टाइम and if you can rely on the time. Obviously we are not saying कि you leave everything. हम ये नहीं कह रहे हैं कि आप सब कुछ छोड़ करके बैठ जाइए, बस भजन करिए और 2 महीने बाद या 3 महीने बाद का वेट करिए. If the time is not favorable, anyhow you are going to wait for it, right? So we are not saying कि you just start donating your hard-earned saved money to us. We are just saying this is how things are going to work. अब उसमें बकवास मत करो कि अपोजिट हो गया तो क्या होगा. अरे हो गया, अपोजिट हो गया तो आके बताना ना कि अपोजिट हो गया, ठीक है? डिस्कस समथिंग विच इज रीजनेबल, फालतू बात मत करो. यू कैन एग्जिट फ्रॉम हेयर, अदरवाइज आई थ्रो यू आउट. मयंक. और the funny thing is, if you feel that the predictions can, every prediction has a 50-50% chance, right? होगा या नहीं होगा, right? If the question itself has the probability of 50%, then why the hell you are here? Gemini Queen, why the hell you are here? Because every prediction has a probability of 50%. Let's move on. The point is, hi, good evening. The point is, everybody wants to prove. I mean, the kind of questions you guys ask, nobody asks for negatives, right? So, Mayank, may I request you to please validate the details? Nobody is asking about negatives. Everybody asks about the positive things, right? And when everyone is looking for the positive outcome, and the probability of a prediction itself is 50-50, if you are just saying something out of thin air, then it is by default 50-50, right? Now if you are applying certain methods before deriving that result, then the probability automatically goes up. By how many percent it goes up is totally dependent on the accuracy of the algorithm which you are building. Now somebody like Gemini Queen, or somebody when comes and starts discussing about things like क्या तब क्या होगा अगर आपकी प्रिडिक्शन गलत हो गई, अरे भाई क्या होगा? आपको हम ये थोड़ी बोल रहे हैं कि आप सब छोड़ करके हमारी प्रिडिक्शन के ऊपर बैठे रहो. हम ये बोल रहे हैं कि आप प्रयास करिए, लेकिन जो समय सीमा बताई जा रही है उस समय सीमा से पहले चीज़ें नहीं होंगी. सो दैट्स द कॉमन सेंस. Mayank, please confirm if all the details are right. Hey Mayank, please confirm. It is on your screen. Thank you, Shankar ji. That's a great initiative, and your kid is quite young right now, right? ज़्यादा उसको लेकर के परेशान मत होइए, right? The kind of chart he has, that indicates that there would be a bit of turbulence, but there is nothing lethal, right? So just have faith in God. Do the simple chanting which is being suggested. Don't hire a priest. किसी पंडित को मत हायर करिए टू डू दैट चैंटिंग. या तो ये आप करिए, आपकी वाइफ करें, या बच्चा खुद करे. बच्चा खुद तो कर नहीं पाएगा, अभी बहुत छोटा है. बट आई एम प्रिटी श्योर if you do that you will get to see improvement. ठीक है? You see my face. Now do you see the other screen? Yeah, that is very good. That is very good. Make sure, because the mantras which are being suggested, right? Every mantra has to be, the cycle of the mantra is supposed to be completed within a finite boundary, right? As long as you complete that within that finite boundary, it is definitely going to generate the necessary vibration. Make sure you have that water which you can give to your son after the chanting is done, and let me know after a month what was your experience. Otherwise, anybody from my team would be anyhow checking with you like we do always. So uh, that's a default thing. But I'm really happy, Shankarji. Mayank, this is your token. Please keep this token handy. जानवी, you are next. Just hold on. Uh, अभी हम लोग एक बार मयंक को देख लेते हैं, उसके बाद will come to you. So Mayank, for you, I'll be just introducing something new, which is still being tested, but I would like to validate that on your chart. So we have introduced a deep analysis engine, which validates so what you guys see on the screen right now, right? It is analyzing the different combinations. What do we mean by combination, right? For example, if you're looking at job, then by default people go for 2, 6, 10, 11. But there are other combinations which can also result into the job, right? For example, 6, 11, 10, 11, 2, 11. So these are different combinations in which also the possibility of job can arise. But at the same time, we also have the possibilities like 6, 8, 12, 5, 8, 12. If these are being formed, then there is a strong possibility of turbulence in your career, right? So Mayank, I just enabled it especially for you. This is something which is currently being tested, but I just wanted to apply this on your chart to see how exactly your current chart is performing. No, that's fine. That's fine, my man. If you can specify the exact date when exactly you got fired, we can just navigate the gochar and look into the details. If you don't mind, can you share that also, please? This is a very special feature which is currently being developed, and I have just enabled it for Mayank. This is something which I'll be disabling immediately after this validation is done. 1st Jan 2024 fired. That's okay. That's okay. Let's apply these filters and then we'll discuss further. Obviously, your chart is indicating, and you can see by yourself, right? On 1st of Jan 2024, there is a change of dasha happening here. Can you see my screen? And guys, I want everybody to look at it. This is what Mayank is saying. I don't know whether he's saying right or he just pretending to be somebody else. I don't know. I don't care about it. But what he's saying, I'm not applying any intuition here. I'm not applying any hidden information coming from his side, right? I'm just applying the dates which he's providing. And that is the accuracy of orbital. This is exactly what I want to show you guys. That astrology is not about राहु केतु क्या कर रहे हैं कहाँ बैठे हैं. It's all about what is being done here. It's all about mathematical calculations. So Mayank, if you see on 1st of Jan 2024, if you have given the right details, we see there is a change of dasha happening here. Now if you go and look at the planet sun here, right, and you can see sun here as well, right? The pointers would not be working. Just give me a minute. Let me see how can we do that. But anyways, your planet sun is clearly indicating that there is a possibility of having turbulence in your job. Why? Because your sun is forming 5, 8, 12, right? And it is 100% formation, although it is a scattered formation, but still the house number 5, 8 and 12 is involved, right? As long as house number 5 is involved, that is an indication of is separation from the job, right? And it is also indicating 12, so that is again the loss. So because of that, potentially this is what could have resulted into the separation from your existing job. Now I think we should less worry about what has happened. Let's look into the future if there is a possibility of getting the job again. Although you should have got a job already, because there are quite strong possibilities in your chart. Why you didn't get it? Let's explore that. So right now in 2020, we are in 2026 April. I'll just move the gochar to that point. Just give me a minute. Right now we are at this point. Okay. And in just give me a minute, not this point. We are here. Now let's see if there is a possibility which is being formed. I'll be just removing that capability so that we can do a more clearer analysis. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Let me apply the planets which are supporting 5, 12, 2, 6, 10, 2, 6. Ketu is there, but still it has a problem. 2, 6, 10, 2, 6, 10, 5, 12, Guru, and 6, 11. Mars 2, 6, 10, 6, 10, 5, 12. Venus 2, 6, 10, 2, 6, 10. The Rahu 2 and 6, 2 and 6. Can you see Mayank? Can you see on my screen? Mayank, I would request you to please take a screenshot of it. I think your turbulence would continue for a little bit more longer time. Mayank, this turbulence would continue for a bit longer. Somewhere around 7th of April 2027, most likely you are going to get some opportunities coming towards your way. Okay, so as long as you can wait for that time, I'm sure something good would happen to you. The data is in front of you. You can take a screenshot of it. You can get it validated with anybody else also. If somebody else, if you want to get validated with, no matter with whom you ask, no matter what technique you apply. But I feel the possibility of you getting a permanent opportunity is coming somewhere in April 2027. Yeah, business, you can definitely think of business if you want. Business is a good possibility. If you want, you can think about that. Don't ask me which business, that we can't check here in the live session. Business you can definitely do. Let's move on, guys. Next one is Janvi. Janvi, if you're there, let me know. No, that's not in my control, Mayank. That's not in my control. Unless there is a favorable time for you, doesn't matter how long you are waiting for it. And coming to sessions like this would not change anything, right? We guys can just look into something and tell you what is the possibility. That does not mean that your wait time for 27 months would be over, right? So, as I said, April 2027 is when most likely you are going to get something positive for you. Meanwhile, you can definitely explore some business opportunities. Which business you can proceed with is something you can discuss offline. Here in the live session, we can't get into those details. Okay? Because for that, we need to understand a bit more about you before we start recommending anything. Okay? We are going ahead with Janvi. Janvi, thank you so much for sharing your token. After you, we have Achal. And after Achal, we don't have anybody. I would add someone. Whom to add. I'll see if anybody has a good question. I'll look into that. Oh ho ho. If government, then which exam should I give? So sometimes I feel like government jobs are like fish market, right? You guys really don't know what what exactly you want in your life, right? you you don't carry any specialization. So the questions like this, which specific exam I should give? Uh, see, I mean, I'll show you one thing. Here in the orbital, right? If you go in the job section, we do have these many possibilities. Within UPSC, we do have IAS, IFS, IPS, IRS, teaching, medical science, law, engineering, chartered accountant, state police, right? So these are the possibilities we have in the system. Now, if you say, मेरे को नहीं पता मैं क्या करूं, मुझे बताओ, that means you are asking me to look into the possibilities, all 8-9 possibilities. Why would I do that? During the live session, you have to be quick with your question. You have to be very precise so that I can just be quick. Let's move on. We are going ahead with Janvi. What is your question? Hello, Soumyaranjan. Like to know about marriage inside timeline. I am worried to my father's house. I mean, I never found the place where I belong to. Do I need to think about marriage? Is there? No, Janvi, your question is not clear. What exactly you are asking? What is your question, Janvi? Are you asking about when are you going to get married? Kavan Shah, I think you are a returning viewer. No, I don't see you here. Fine. I'm adding Kavan as well. I have added Kavan as well. Okay, fine, Janvi. Let's look into that. It is in front of you, Janvi. Janvi, it is in front of you. I have not done anything, so don't blame me. This is what system is saying, and it is largely indicating that there is some turbulence in the area of marriage. Okay. Hey, Sachin the Great, get out of this place here. I don't know even what is केंद्राधिपति दोष. So, मैंने कभी पढ़ा ही नहीं उसके बारे में. So, how can I help you, man? Fine. Now I'll still try to fit in. I'll tell you one thing, Janvi. If you look at your chart, right? 1610, 1610, 1610, 1610, 1610. Majority of planets are somewhere having association with first house, sixth house, and 10th house. Okay. So when it comes to marriage, the number of occurrence of this specific combination defines how is your experience going to be, right? So The chart is clearly indicating that I haven't manipulated anything. This is what orbital is telling us. So I don't know what you want me to predict here. Because you are in the Dasha of Rahu, and the Dasha of Rahu is ending when it is ending. It is ending in 2038. So, based on the principles of Nadi, if the Mahadasha is not supportive for the event, then we have to look for the next Dasha. So, in your case, Mahadasha is strongly denying that. What do I mean by strongly denying? You can see Rahu at planet level 168, at nakshatra level 168. Although at sublord level it is having 511, then definitely you may have some sort of inclination towards somebody, but it is not going to materialize. Okay. So I don't know if you are going to get married in this time window. Okay. Just let's just try to fit in a few slots. Just hold on. I understand you are so keen to get married. But I am also telling you that there is a very strong possibility Janvi, I can't predict that the timeline, because I don't see anything before 2038. Because as long as the Rahu Dasha is there and Rahu is in a strong denial, and as long as that denial is there, I can't predict the timeline. Okay, because as long as that Dasha is not supporting the event, I don't know how the hell the event would happen. Okay. I can still counterfeit, just hold on. It's very risky. No, Janvi, I would not predict that. Because if I just counterfeit Rahu just because there is 11, I am not very sure. So it is not going to work before Rahu Dasha is not over. And during this time, if you want, even doing the remedies would not work out in absolute favor. The reasoning is very simple. Rahu is not in support of marriage, although it has 11, but that does not mean it will override what Rahu has is capable of. So now you need to decide how you want to proceed with this. But as far as I can see, it is not going to happen anytime soon. Sachin the Great. Janvi, that is. I can suggest you one thing. Do one thing. Just drop a message on this number. I can suggest you one specific part which you can do, that you have to do. You can't ask anybody else to do. if you are willing to do that, just drop a message on this number and I'll send you that. Next one is Achal. Achal, if you are there, let me know. And Janvi, you need to be very, very focused because this is not going to be something easy for you. Okay. So you have to be prepared for this. Achal, if you are there, let me know, please. Let's move on. Neeraj. We have Neeraj. Kavan Shah. Kavan, I feel that you are a returning viewer. Kavan Shah. If you are there, let me know. Neeraj Gaur. Kavan is not there. Neeraj, if you are there, let me know. And we are adding Soumya Ranjan Sahu as well. Soumya Ranjan, can you share your token, please? Soumya Ranjan Sahu, you are a returning viewer. Please share your token. Neeraj Gaur. Let me create Neeraj's profile. Sri Rama, just hold on. I'll add you into the queue. Just hold on. Yes, your messages are visible. Neeraj, please confirm your details. Janvi, thank you so much for sharing your palm and forehead. Can you please send me the other sides also? Just send me like this and this side as well. Neeraj, this is your token ZKQL. That is your token, Neeraj. Please keep this token handy. Next time when you come, I would expect you to share this with me. Neeraj, I loved your display picture, right? Love your haters because they are your biggest fans. I mean, a nice way to love your haters. Good display picture. What is your question, man? Job government or private? If government, then state exam or center government exam. Okay, fine. Let's see what Neeraj has. Job दे दो job. आहा हा हा हा. ओहो. Hey, hi Janvi. Uh, I have received your details, Janvi. I'll respond back to you tomorrow morning. Okay. Janvi will get a response tomorrow morning. Now you go and sleep. 611 611 भर क्या है भाई 611 बढ़िया 2610 611 do you have any upcoming exam, नीरज? आपका ये जुलाई से पहले का कोई एग्जाम है क्या आपका? कैन यू कंफर्म दैट प्लीज? 2610 611 ओहो, अति सुंदर, बहुत सुंदर भाई, बहुत सुंदर. मेरे हिसाब से सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट के एग्जाम्स ट्राई करो, ठीक है? I mean, if you can try central government, you can try state government also. That's not an issue. But most likely you would be able to get a government job. अब ये गवर्नमेंट जॉब का अगर आपका कोई टाइम फ्रेम बन रहा है 4 जुलाई से लेके 29 जुलाई के बीच में 2026 में, if you have any exam scheduled during that time, that is the strongest possibility of you cracking any government exams. ठीक है? अगर आपका ये जुलाई के आसपास पड़ रहा है, दैट इज द स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट पॉसिबिलिटी. आप एक बार स्क्रीनशॉट लेके रख लो, ये जो यहाँ पे दिख रहा है आपको, Otherwise, I'll take a screenshot. You can just drop a message on the number which I have pinned. मैं आपको ही भेज दूंगा. You can just keep an eye. आपका जो भी एग्जाम शेड्यूल हो रहा है, when the dasha of moon और sun is going on, उस समय आप गवर्नमेंट एग्जाम्स के लिए अपना अटेम्प्ट मार सकते हो विथ फुल कॉन्फिडेंस, और मोस्ट लाइकली उसमें आपको अच्छा रिजल्ट देखने को मिलने के चांसेस हैं. थोड़ा सा इसको ध्यान से प्रोसीड करो, क्योंकि जो आने वाली दशा है तुम्हारी स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम 2030 20th में, इफ़ यू आर नॉट इन जॉब बाय then it will be a kind of turbulence for you. No, hold on. No, ignore what I just said. So मुझे नहीं लगता, there should not be a problem. You just keep yourself focused. But the question is अभी तक क्यों नहीं हुआ? Just hold on. नीरज, आप कब से ट्राई कर रहे हो ये गवर्नमेंट एग्जाम के लिए? नीरज, कैन यू कंफर्म? आप ये कब से ट्राई कर रहे हैं? अरे तो क्या पापा के पास पैसे बहुत हैं, एफर्ट्स क्यों नहीं डाल रहे थे अपने भाई? It's 2000. I want to see because your chart is quite supportive. तो अभी तक क्यों नहीं हुआ? हम्म. Yeah, that's fine. Neeraj, I was just checking. Means it's not like कि आपका मन नहीं था इसलिए आप कर नहीं पाए. तो I just wanted to be sure that we are fitting the right potency into it, right? For example, I enabled Guru as well as a supporter of the job, but there is 6-8 and 5-8 both are being formed. I would like to revise what I shared with you, right? Somewhere in 2030 is when I see there is a possibility, but that is again having 8 and 12. Do one thing, Neeraj, just drop a message on the number which is pinned here, right? With your token. Your token I have already shared. I would like to take some more time to look into your chart, and then I would share the timelines. Let's not jump on conclusion. Uh, I would also like you to share a few things with me, a few details. What details I need? You need to share when you started preparing for the government exam. If you can share 2 3 dates when you appeared for the exam which you didn't clear, obviously. If you can share those details on the number which is given here, I'll validate those specific time frames, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, if you don't mind, please just drop a message on the number with your token, with the dates when you appeared for the exam and which exam you appeared for. Soumya Ranjan, if you are there, let me know, and please share your token. Sri Ram, if you are there, let me know. Sri Rama. Hey, hi, Namrita. What is your question, Namrita? अरे when you will complete your studies वो तो तुम्हारे पापा के पैसे पे डिपेंड करेगा. Let's see when are you going to get the job. हाँ, उसका फ़ोन नंबर दो, मैं उसे बोलता हूँ कि कॉल कॉल नम्रता बैक. Just share your token. Let me see where is he? What is he doing? No, that's okay. That's okay, Shriyama. Let's focus on when you are going to get the job. Shriyama, this is your token, and please validate your details also. Namrata, share your token, yaar. Without token, how do I know what we discussed? Namrata, please do share your token. That is the only way I can look into what we discussed. So Shirama, there is a strong possibility that you would be doing job, but it is going to be a private job. You will be working mostly in private sector is what your numerological chart is indicating. But let's see what is there in your nadi. Yeah, Srirama, I can just see what is coming here. I can't just move the planets for you, right? I can just tell you when the planets are indicating necessary support which is required for the job. As long as we see that, well and good. If we don't see that, then I can't do much there, right? I hope you see my screen. Ketu not supporting 2, 6, 10, 11. Chandrama is supporting 2, 6, 10, 5, 12, 5, 8, 12. Shukra is in denial. Mars is supporting. Saturn is supporting. 5, 8, 12. Guru is not supporting. Buddha is not supporting. 2, 6, 10, 5, 12, 5, 12, 6, 10. Rahu is supporting. Surya is also supporting. Yeah, that don't worry about it. That phase is going to get over soon. That overthinking phase is going to get over soon. See, you are still very young, right, Srirama? And still, if you want to go and start something, obviously, most likely it is going to be a private sector job only. But if you want to start doing something before 26th of April, just hold on. Yeah, so before 26th of April, you can explore some possibilities. You can get a small job, not a problem. If you don't get anything, then the next best time for you when you can explore the possibility of job is starting in 14th of September to 2026. Nothing before that. Yeah, that importance you decide based on your family condition. That I can't decide. uh, I can just tell you that when is the time when you can explore the possibility, right? So you can explore the possibility right now before 26th of April. No, Shirama, that I understand. That I understand, Shirama, but this is what your chart is indicating. I can't do much about it. This is what I see, and this is what I'm telling you. Now, you have to be careful. Okay. just take a screenshot of it, and wherever you see the green lines, right, try to put your efforts during that time to find a job. And wherever you are seeing red, make sure you are a bit extra conscious, extra careful during that time, right? When I say extra careful means make sure you are not having a situation where you get fired. So this is something which you need to keep in mind. And wherever you are joining job, make sure you have a safe environment there. You can take a screenshot of it. These are the time windows where you can explore the possibilities. The lines where you see green, right, are the times when you can experience something good for you. Namrata, if you are there, let me know. I'll look into your chart and then we'll close the session. Shrirama, just drop that details, right, along with your token on this number. I'll check this tomorrow morning. I have moved on. So tomorrow morning I'll check that and I'll let you know. Okay. No, Shrirama, there is a phone number, right? You just drop a message there. Namrata, you can take a screenshot of what you see on my screen right now. Between 11th May to 28th of July, right? There would be some strong progress being made in this direction. I don't see any time frame before that. The other times are already past. We are currently in this time frame. We are currently in this time frame, and the dasha itself is not very supportive, so uh, we can't guarantee that there is any sort of discussion going to happen since the dasha is not in support. Obviously there is a very strong possibility coming in coming months, right? Yeah, I think, yeah, that discussion should be for marriage purpose. We can just navigate the gochar. Just hold on. 611 62611. Just give me a minute. 2711 211 211 211 2711 58 711 Shani 211. Just give me one more minute, Namrata. Ketu 2711 Guru 7211 711 Shani Shukra Rahu तो डालते हैं. Namrata, you can take a screenshot of this somewhere around 11th May 2026, right? Starting from that time, there is a very strong possibility of you having necessary discussions happening around your marriage. Okay? So, somewhere during that time, there should be some progress made. You also need to be quite, proceed with caution because there can be a bit of arguments sometimes. That I think you should let go rather than indulging into it. As long as you can manage that, things will go all right. How do I know? That is the time when some discussions around marriage would happen. Now marriages would not happen just like that with somebody who is just going on a road, right? It You have these kind of discussions with somebody who is close to you. So the question you are asking, would he be the person, is a useless question. You If you have taken the screenshot, I would like to close now. Can you confirm please? Have you taken the screenshot, Namrata? And Namrata, I would be marking you as a potential fraud profile. Any further discussion around your chart would be happening once you message on our number. I would expect you to send a message on our number. I would be expecting you to message on our number. Yeah, it has to be intercast, right? Because Rahu is in transit during that time. So if Rahu is there, then it would happen. He would be elder to you also. So there can be other things as well, but I would request you to message on our official number before we do any further discussion on your chart in future. Okay. Okay, everyone. Let's move on, and we'll proceed with the closure of the session now. I think this was a great day. We managed to do almost 10 readings today, and I got an opportunity to connect with a lot of great minds, great people. Anybody whom I have requested to message on WhatsApp number, thank you so much for sharing your details there. You are going to get a response from our side tomorrow morning, although that would be off. Tomorrow is off, but I would be addressing the questions which are being asked by you all. Once again, thank you so much, and we are also improvising a lot of things, and the dashboard which you were seeing in the mobile application, in the desktop application, in the orbital, is also going to be available on mobile app shortly. That would allow you to navigate the gochar, and you can by yourself see when exactly the specific time can happen. Anybody who came here with a wrong intention, just to waste my time, if you had no legitimate question but you were here to just validate how exactly we are doing things, I would say don't do that. Because if you continue to do that, that is not solving anybody's purpose, and stop doing it, otherwise it is going to harm you in longer run. I think I don't have anything else to add for today. Once again, thank you everybody for coming to the session. Let's connect tomorrow. Good night, everybody.